Hello everyone, and welcome to this showing, I guess. It's been a long time, but I'm back, to get a little bit of break. I was getting tired of, like producing a bunch of things and no one watching it, so I'm back here. Instead of continuing on to our last Dragon Age save, we'll create a new one.
It teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Yeah, hello guys, welcome back. This is the introduction stuff. I have played this game before, so I actually know very much. Like, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So we're gonna play as a male warrior noble.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Arlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
I always like that everyone else has like proper gown, proper clothes and stuff. I have a noble, and I have my shoulder gear. So how go here? And you, Arl, how?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I would like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Okay, let's see here. I will be respectful. So, I'll do my best spy. See, I want to go to battle with him, but I'm
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Nope. Duncan? Duncan who?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Yeah, the Grey Wardens. No, I'm a warden. Oh wait, spoiler alert. Let's say, yeah, they defeated, or they not only warriors, they defeated long.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be,
oh, wait a minute.
This is one of my sons we're talking about.
Ooh, is there a reason why I shouldn't?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup,
thank you.
Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Alright, I'm done.
We'll talk before I leave tomorrow. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Let's actually, before we go, let's talk to Arl Howe.
Yes?
I trust the delay with your men.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
No. What do you mean by that? You told me...
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
So
the topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations?
I got the impression she didn't
I'm
like
sure
me.
that was years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no
like you.
expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
Yep, I guess so. Well,
I'm sure.
I like it, I guess.
There will be much to discuss once I return.
Alright,
We fought
How long are
together
you
under
guys
King
friends?
Marek when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again. Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
Ooh. With that, you don't think much certain of King
I think
Caleb?
of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal.
Ooh.
You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship, as per the latitude
Yeah, I
you
did,
allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Fair enough. I will wish you well.
Thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Okay, well, can we talk to
I'm
Duncan?
sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
May we
Your father
speak
has left you
later?
in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Okay, I would...
Then let us meet in the morning. I will seek you out before Sir Gelmore's testing. Would that be sufficient?
What are you going to do?
Eager,
after
are
finish?
you? As I've had a long journey, I will be retiring to my quarters and putting these old bones to rest. Until the morning, then. I look forward to it.
Alright.
Greetings, my lord.
Asgard.
You are the Terran's son, are you not?
I am indeed. I ain't gonna be rude. I am indeed.
That is
Warden.
good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
Yeah, sounds good.
Then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lord.
Huh. Suspicious.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Yeah, I would appreciate it, Mother Mile.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no
Make
man
us
have
once
cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now.
Make her forgive
I'll
us
be
all.
keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me,
Alright. Yep. Thank you.
it is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Alright, thank you very much. Let's see what else we got. What's down here?
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards?
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tairn stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
Don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Then perhaps you get back. Wait, who has?
Yes, my lord.
To work.
Thank you, my lord.
Well,
Okay, let's talk
your
about
mother
here.
told me the Tairn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, sir.
Pardon my
Gilmore.
manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Once again, huh? Did the dog you get into the ladder?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Alright. Then I
That would
guess
be
I should
wise,
collect them.
before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Kitchen them.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. I won't say that. I could be smart ass.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way!
Okay, let's collect them. What's happening, dog? Why are you barking?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Can I get a remaster of this game yet? What's smarter boy? Are you trying to tell me something, boy? Looks like it.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something.
Let's go up. Talk
And my
to
dear Bryce
Mom.
bought this back from
Mother.
Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yeah. He's back.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course. Weren't you drunk? Of course, it's good
You're
to see you
too
again,
kind,
my
dear
lady.
boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with
Do you resentment from
Well,
to your people?
That is not an easy question. I think that conversation would take far more time than we have now. Of course.
Like, alright, fair enough.
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind? I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord? Until tonight, then.
Call me Warden. In here. Alright, let's talk to him.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
No Darkspawn could harm.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Yes. You would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Mother can handle herself.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Alright. Fair enough. Let me level up here. Let's take some more in cunning, resistance, yep. This would be good, but I don't want to do archery, two-handed, no shield defense fair. Wait a minute. Someone's outside.
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry.
Perhaps something.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
So are you trying to sneak stuff like that?
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Yeah, those men killed
What?
Ira.
The elven girl? But why? Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
I told you. He betrayed while the force.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose?
Yes, I do.
Bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No.
We must find him.
Came to speak. Yeah,
And dressed as mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.